What's goody, y'all? Welcome back to the Winner's Circle, y'all. So listen, I'm about to give you guys a handful of supernatural facts about chosen ones. Because let's be real, like our life is not regular. We go through stuff. We done been through the fire, the ringer, and it seems like we deal with certain things and we experience certain things that the average person don't experience, okay? But before I really get into it, if this is your first time seeing me, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. You're gonna get your life bossed up here at the Winner's Circle. If you my day ones and you returning back to the channel, I love you so much and I mean it. You guys make sure you give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share, tap that bell. Let's get this video pushed out into the algorithm so more real true chosen ones can be aware of this information. We finna bust the internet wide open with this one, okay, y'all? So let's get into it though. Let's get into these supernatural facts about chosen ones, okay? And number one, the first supernatural facts about chosen ones is you are a mirror to this world. You were put here specifically to be a mirror to this world, okay? And what I mean by that is anytime you are put in somebody's life, whether it be a friend, a family member, a lover, a co-worker, you were here, you are put in their life on an assignment to mirror them about something. And that mirror is going to bring change upon their life. You are typically mirroring something that they need to work on. And there's a lot of chosen ones out there. I know it's going to be some of y'all in the comments. I don't want the responsibility of mirroring nobody or changing nobody. That's their responsibility. I don't want to. Typically chosen ones, a lot of chosen ones don't want the responsibility of their calling because they feel like it's too much. But let me tell you something. It's not something that it's not a task that you have to do. It's not like, oh, okay, did I fix this person? Did I help this person? It's just you being you. Your energy, your aura, your attitude, your personality. You standing 10 toes down on who you are. You setting boundaries. You moving with authenticity. You are showing people what true, genuine love is, what it is to be a solid friend. Your energy is the teacher. All you got to do is be 100. All you got to do is be you. Your energy, your aura, your whole entire existence is the teacher. It's not something that you have to think about and check off on the checklist that I do. That's not what it is. Your existence is teaching people. As long as you operating out of sound judgment and authenticity and what's the real good word that I want to use for chosen ones? Like your morals and your integrity. Chosen ones move with so much integrity. You are mirroring people, showing them where they're not being integral at. So maybe you are put in somebody's life, maybe somebody is a liar. And then they come around, you get put in their life, and they just see how you just keep it 100, whether people like it, love it or not. You just always speak truth. You already know what I'm gonna say. You bring truth to the environment. Comment if you bring truth to every environment. Comment that in the comment section. So people are listening to, people are learning from you because of who you are, the way that you move. Maybe you was put in somebody's life and they a cheater. Maybe they cheat on their spouse. Maybe they cheat on their husband or their wife or whatever. And maybe you end up having a conversation like, I could never cheat on a partner. I don't even hang out with people who cheat on their partners because you could have just been single and kept it 100. Because the way that you move is different, and you move in ways that is conducive for your growth, your benefit, for your bag, and to please God. So people are constantly learning from chosen ones, and you're not a perfect person. As a chosen one, you're not perfect. But remember, chosen is past tense, and that means that you done been through some spiritual awakenings to where you facing your own demons. You done looked yourself in the mirror. You done seen some things that you needed to shape up and ship out. You done already faced your inner demons. You done a lot of inner work. You're part of the Winner's Circle. I know for a fact that you've done a lot of inner work. We growing together here at the Winner's Circle. You growing with Coach E. So you are that mirror. You are holding up a mirror to people, showing them where they need to do better, where they need to shape up, where they need to improve, where they could grow from, where they can fix things. And that result of the result of that growth is going to be them living a better quality of life. Growth always yields blessings. Let me say it again. Growth always yields blessings. The more you grow, the more honest you are, the more you practice it with integrity, you open up more doors because you are aligning yourself with all the good things that God has promised you. When you raggedy, there's certain doors that won't open for you, okay? So you are doing the work. And you are going to be mirroring people. You are going to be that walking example, that walking role model for other people to start the growth, to start the honesty, to start the self-accountability, okay? You a chosen one. That's what you're sitting here for. That's what you're called to do. And it's not something that you have to do. You have to try. All you got to do is be you. It's in your DNA. Be you, push forward. People are always learning. They're always watching. They're always learning. Okay, you guys? We're going to keep it going. Keep it pushing. The second supernatural fact about chosen ones is your power is tied to some kind of inner pain. Your power, your calling, your purpose is tied to some kind of inner struggle that you have. Whether it be you went through a divorce, you was bullied as a kid, you don't get along with it, you never had no friends, somebody did something to you, maybe you got robbed, maybe sexual abuse or whatever. It's always tied to something that cut you deep. Because you are the definition of turning pain into power. You are the definition of turning pain into power. Not a lot of people have that mental strength, that mind over matter. Not a lot of people go through stuff and they get sucked in by depression. A chosen one can go through something. You might be down for a day or two, but chosen ones literally talk themselves out of depression. A chosen one will talk themselves up and boss their whole life up, just amping themselves up. Let me know in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about, you will literally talk to yourself and boss yourself back up. Talk to yourself and tell yourself you could do this. And next thing you know, you just fine. Not that it didn't affect you, but you fine. And not a lot of people have that mind over matter, that mental strength. Let me give you your flowers, because people are not operating like that. You think that this is normal? That's not normal. Y'all know I'm a life coach, book a session with me. I talk to a lot of people who are not chosen ones. I talk to all y'all too, but I talk to a lot of people. And you chosen ones, you don't be giving yourself enough grace. You are super strong, I'm trying to tell you, okay? You guys exude so much strength. And as soon as I get on the phone with a chosen one, I know out the gate, the way that they talk about their problem, the way that they position themselves, just their verbiage, I'm like, yeah. You want it in ones. Man, comment in the comment section if you want it in ones, okay? But your power, your calling, your purpose is always going to be tied to an inner struggle, because you got to go through things, and that experience is the greatest teacher. It's the greatest teacher because God is literally giving you the torch to light the way for somebody else behind you that's went through the same thing but don't have the inner strength, don't have the power, the resources, the mindset to get through it. And you got through it, and you light the way for other people. You can turn back and let other people know that it's going to be okay, baby. Things change. Things are temporary. Tables do turn. Nothing here is permanent. You are giving those tools. You are giving that inner strength to get through things. Your pain is always going to be where your power comes from, okay? So if you're wondering what your purpose is, what this is, look at your pain. Go deep and look at your pain. And your pain is going to be something that you could teach something. It's something that you could create a platform off of and capitalize off of it. Your pain, your inner struggle is always where your power is going to stem from, okay? And your pain, your struggle is always what triggers a spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakenings are always triggered to crisis, okay? But speaking of spiritual awakening, you guys, grab your tickets to the Chosen One Chronicles Chapter 2. I did a poll on every single one of my platforms, and all of y'all voted for Chapter 2 to be about how to get through a spiritual awakening. You're gonna during this event, we're gonna talk about what a spiritual awakening is, why it comes about, what triggers it, how to get through it, how to come out a diamond unscathed, and what happens to you during the spiritual awakening. What's the purpose of a spiritual awakening? Okay, this is going to be an online event, you guys. It's only $20. The link is going to be in the top of the pinned comment section. It's an online event. Invest $20 into knowing how to capitalize off of your spiritual awakening, okay? You're not going to want to miss this event, okay, you guys? Don't miss this event. And if you rock with Coach E like that, you learning stuff from me, invest $20. Pour it back into me as I pour into you guys, okay, y'all? Yeah, you ain't gonna want to miss the event though. It's gonna be loaded with a bunch of knowledge. So grab your tickets. Tickets is on sale as of today. It's gonna be at the link in the top of the pinned comment section, okay? But let's keep going though, y'all. Let's keep going. Number 3, your spiritual gifts are more heightened than anybody else in this world, okay? Now, God gives everybody spiritual gifts, okay? Some people is activated, some people is not. Some people is chosen to be put here to do a certain type of assignment, to mirror people, like I talked about in that first sign, and some people just not. Some people don't have the mental capacity. Some people's nervous system can't handle going through certain things to be able to teach on how to get through certain things. Some people just can't handle it. But you, a chosen one, because you are put here for a specific purpose, your spiritual gifts is on 10. And they're designed to help you, to guide you, and to warn you of certain things. I made a video talking about chosen ones can smell in the spirit. Let me know in the comment section, have you smelled in the spirit? And I don't want to get too lengthy on this video talking about smelling in the spirit, but I'll just give a brief example real quick about like if you ever gone to like the projects, okay? This is not to say everybody who live in the projects is bad or nothing like that, okay? Nothing like that. But when you go to like somebody, a specific place like the projects, have you ever noticed like the building always has a stench? No matter if somebody cleans the house really well, the building always got a little stench. That's because that type of environment hosts a lot of people with low vibrations, a certain mentality, a certain, not a lot going for themselves, more into the streets. It's the perfect breeding grounds for demonic entities, lower vibrations, bottom of the barrel type spirits to be. It's the perfect incubator for them. That's why it has that smell. If you are picking up on that, you ain't got to be afraid. It's there to make you aware, okay? But that's an example of smelling in the spirit, okay, you guys? Another spiritual gift, like your dreams might be really heightened nowadays. You might be having more dreams, more vivid dreams. You might not be able to sleep at night because that's when your subconscious mind is the most active, when the world is sleeping, the world is calm. Let me know in the comment section that have your dreams been extremely active lately? Have you really, maybe you might have been tossing and turning a few times the last few weeks or whatever. You just like, man, like, oh my God, you being able to pay attention to your dreams, and it's kind of leading you and guiding you in your life. Pay attention to your intuition. Your intuition is that nagging feeling to do something or don't do something, or become aware of a certain situation, of a certain person, or a certain action or whatever, or maybe to trust or not trust somebody, and you kind of ignore it, but it keep coming back. That nagging feeling keep coming back. That's your intuition. Lean into it because it's like a muscle. The more you lean into it, the bigger and stronger it gets, okay? Chosen ones have heightened spiritual gifts. Know who you are. You're not just no regular person, okay? And more on those spiritual gifts, like sometimes you might come across somebody and you don't have a reason not to like them. Maybe you just met them. You don't have a reason not to like him or her, but you like, that person just not my cup of tea. Like, I don't know why. I barely even know this person, but I know for a fact that I can't rock with him. That's your gifts, okay? Listen to it, lean into it. Don't just brush them off, okay, y'all? Let's keep it going. Number 4, the fourth spiritual fact about chosen ones is chosen one's life is filled with signs and synchronicities, those angel numbers, other signs and synchronicities. Let me give you some examples of synchronicities, some that I experienced. Like, okay, let's say I'm outside taking a walk, okay? Taking a walk, because I love to walk in the evenings or whatever. And let's say I'm like, oh, okay, I'm finna cross the street at the light up here. So I'll go to the light, push the button, and as I step into the street, maybe on my headphones, my AirPods or whatever, I might hear, as the young lady, a commercial might come on from a song. It might say, the young lady started crossing the street, a commercial about somebody crossing the street, right as I'm doing it. A synchronicity is mirroring you. It's showing, it's the universe showing you, I'm matching you. You are in alignment with what you got going on. The world will literally mirror you. It will synchronize and harmonize with you. Or maybe you might be, I remember a long time ago, I was at the DMV. This is right after I had my spiritual awakening. I was at the DMV and I had on like, almost like a shirt like this. It was white and I had on, but it was a Nike shirt. It had Nike right here and I had on some Nike sweats or something with some shoes or whatever. And my whole entire outfit was gray and white. And I was like, man, I hope it ain't nobody in there. And I remember I went kind of far to go to a military one that's only military based because they kind of operate faster. So I kind of drove like 45 minutes to go so I can get in and get out. So when I went there was nobody in there, okay? And I'm just gonna talk about race just for context. Y'all know I'm not racist, I love everybody. But for context of this video, it was, I was the only black woman in there and everybody else was white. Not that I care, everybody was loving. But the only other black dude that walked in, he had on the same outfit as me. And we the only two black people in there. He had on a white Nike shirt before a guy, and he had on some gray Nike pants and some white and gray Nike shoes. Our outfit was matching to a T. And as soon as I saw him instantly, I was like, yeah, that's a synchronicity, because I can't remember what I was waiting for. I was looking for an answer for something. And immediately I knew it, like, yeah, he's mirroring me. And we was the only black people in the building. So that's what a sign of synchronicity might look like. Or let's say you cleaning your house, and while you cleaning, you got the music on or whatever, and all of a sudden you think like, man, I've been working hard. I'm ready to go on vacation. And as soon as you think I'm ready to go on vacation, maybe a commercial come on the radio said, it's time to go on vacation. Your vibration is in frequency with the radio, with the waves, with the frequencies, okay? Those are signs and synchronicities, okay? You are synchronized. You are harmonizing with this world that God has created, okay? But signs and synchronicities are, chosen one's life is filled with signs and synchronicities. Our life, the universe will conspire always to tell us what we need to be doing, to push us forward, to push us in the right direction, to let you know you're on the right path, to give you that little glimpse of hope. That's what those signs and synchronicities are doing, okay, y'all? But chosen ones' lives are filled with signs and synchronicities, and it's supernatural. Not everybody's experiencing that. Not everybody's experiencing that, y'all, okay? Some people are not even aware that happened, that is a possibility of happening. Number 5, y'all. The 5th one. You chosen ones, 10 times out of 10, chosen ones have been exiled from their family. You the black sheep, you the one that people don't get along with. Maybe you the auntie, the uncle, the brother, the sister that moved away, and you the one who became more popular, more financially free. You like that auntie or uncle on the movies who moved back home, and you the one who got no kids but got all the money. You the one that your family, you set apart from your family. You rejected from your family. You the ones that your family might come against all the time. Chosen ones, probably 9.5 times out of 10 are exiled from their family. You the one that the family is hating on, jealous of, maybe for no reason. Whole time you just love everybody. Chosen ones are exiled from their family because it's just like, okay, like on a farm, okay? When you might have, we're gonna use the goat because chosen ones is the goat. Man, comment in the comment section, I'm the goat. Know who you are, baby. You the goat. I love y'all. So, man, I love y'all so much you don't even understand. Don't get emotional at me. You wasn't trying to do all that. I wasn't trying to do all that, okay? But you don't understand, like, I have so much love for y'all because I know what y'all be going through. Y'all know I'm a life coach, book a session with me. I just love y'all so much, and I can, man, relate to y'all so much, okay? But just like on a farm, okay? A goat. Let's say a mama goat has like 3 or 4 babies, however many babies. I don't know how much they litter be. Is it called a litter? But I don't know how much they litter be or whatever. Let's just say the mom has 4 goats. And 3 of them she's loving on. But there's that one that she keep rejecting. She won't feed it. She won't hug it. And as a matter of fact, she start ramming it, start getting aggressive with it. And so the farm keeper, or whatever they, is that what they call it? The person who owns the farm, they now have to come in and shepherd the goat. They have to come and hand feed the goat, bottle the goat, and now the goat is living inside the house with the farmer family because they have to take care of it because the mother has rejected it. That's you. And the farmer family is God. Is you picking up what I'm putting down? Dial in. You've been rejected only so you can lean on God. So you can lean on nobody but God. So you can stand 10 toes down by yourself and be independent and lean on nobody but God. And God is going to shepherd you on your journey. God is going to take care of you while you're on your purpose. You've been exiled so that God can take you under his wing like his precious baby and bottle feed you until you're strong and walk with you and carry you and be that second set of footsteps in the sand. Are you picking up what I'm putting down, y'all? You that baby goat that was rejected, but now live in the house. Whose house you live in? You live in God's house. Who's taking care of you? And that's why your family can't understand. They all rejected you. Maybe you was in foster care. Maybe you was abandoned. Maybe you was on your own since you was 12, 13 years old. Maybe your family really rejected you and they can't understand how you surviving. And as a matter of fact, you're doing better than everybody when all the odds was stacked against you. That's what God does, baby. He shepherds you. You was rejected so he could say, come here. You don't need, I don't want all that chatter in your ear anyway. You different from them. I need you here by my side alone so that you can hear me, so that you can see me, so that you can understand what I'm calling you to be. Are you picking up what I'm putting down, y'all? God is your shepherd. That's why you was exiled from your family. And I know it hurts, baby. Change your perspective on it. When you change your perspective on it, you will understand what's going on. It's a supernatural thing taking place on what's going on in your life. It's not an attack. It's with a purpose, baby. Know who you are. Know who you are. Know who you are. Okay, y'all? Know who you are, okay? So listen, I got five more supernatural facts about chosen ones that I'm gonna share in the extended. If you want to purchase the extended version, you can get the link at the top in the pinned comment section. Okay, you guys? I'll see you in the extended. If not, I will see you there next time. I love you so much. Let me know what you thought about this video. Leave me a comment, share, like, subscribe, and I love you, and I'll see you next time.